My name is Katrina, and then my brand is also Katrina, eponymous brand. And I'm from Indonesia, from Surabaya city.
So tell me, how long have you been a designer?
It's been 4 years already. Yeah.
And where does your collection sell?
In Indonesia, of course. Yeah, in Jakarta, Surabaya, maybe Kalimantan Island, just around Indonesia. Yeah.
And so do you focus on boutiques or do you have them in department stores?
Boutique. Because mine kind of like evening gown, masterpiece. So each of them are different. None of them are the same. So yeah, more like boutique.
So where did you get your training to become a designer?
I have it's in Indonesia called Arfa, but the rest of it I'm learning by doing.
So what do you hope to accomplish by coming to New York Fashion Week?
Okay, I have a big dream that people will know batik. Do you know batik? No, see? Batik is our traditional fabric. So Indonesia is such a big nation. It has islands, archipelagos, and then we have a lot of traditional fabrics such as songket, rangrang, tenun, ikat, and one of them are batik. This is called batik. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I want people more aware about batik. What is batik? I want people know. I want people in the world know. So that's my dream.
It's very distinctive. Is there a special way that it's created that makes it look so unique?
Handmade. It's a handmade using wax. So yes. And then has pattern. And then especially this event, I'm bringing batik from Bali.
My name is Dion. I'm from Dion Pelangi. We're from Jakarta, Indonesia.
How long have you been a fashion designer?
I'm in the fashion field for 8 years, but Dion Pelangi, the label itself, started from 26 years ago, established by my parents.
Oh, wonderful. So you come from a line of fashion, a fashion family.
Yes, this is actually my family business, but my parents named this business after me, so they hope that I will continue the business.
They're so clever. That's such a good idea. So tell me what it was like growing up in a fashion family.
I think it's really fun because I'm growing with the fashion. So when I grow up, I'm not really looking for another fields or another things to focus on. I'm just focused on fashion because it's in my blood. Like when I was really young, and I learned from the experience. Like when I was young, I learned how to sew the clothes with my mom. When I grew up, I learned how to draw, and I also took the vocational school fashion design, and I graduated from fashion school as well. So I think it's make me know more about fashion because I'm doing it since I was very young, and all the experience is in my blood now.
So, so since your brand has been around for such a long time, where can it be found? Where can it be purchased?
It's on dionpelangi.com, but in Indonesia we have 16 branches, and also we also have 4 labels. The first one is Dion Pelangi Privé, the second is Dion Pelangi Krama, it's for ready-to-wear, luxury ready-to-wear, and the third one is Dion Pelangi Nom, ready-to-wear, and the last one is Dion Pelangi Men.
Is this your first time to New York?
This is my second time, I think, because the previous one I've been in New York Future Fashion Week. Yeah, but this is my first time in New York Fashion Week.
Okay, wonderful. Well, tell us, what are some of the things you hope to accomplish while you're here in New York?
Yeah, I'm just trying to show the world that because I'm wearing modest fashion right now, and I also promote modest fashion in this runway. I just want to show the beauty of the modest fashion itself, because right now I think people start to acknowledge about the hijab itself. So I think I want to show the world that even we're wearing hijab, we still can be stylish, and also show the world about the beauty of modest fashion.
What do you think the biggest misconceptions that Americans have about the hijab?
I think it's, sometimes when they know about hijab, they always think that we're oppressed and we cannot do anything that we want, and we cannot do fashion as well. But I think it's really wrong, because I'm wearing hijab right now. I'm in New York Fashion Week, and I can still do anything that I like, and I can still be in style. So I think that's the most important message that I want to share to the world.
My name is Melia Wijaya, and my brand is Melia Wijaya Fashion Designer.
And so you're from Indonesia. What part of Indonesia?
Surabaya. I'm from Surabaya, Indonesia.
So how long have you been a fashion designer?
15 years.
So have you had a lot of success in Indonesia?
Yeah, I'm already make a fashion show with all designer.
So a fashion designer, how many collections have you created?
Now I'm create 12 design. Yeah.
And so do you sell in boutiques in Indonesia?
Yeah, I have a boutique in Indonesia.
You have your own boutique.
Own boutique. Yeah.
So what? Tell me about what kind of garments you specialize in.
My specialty is evening gown and batik gown.
And so this is your first time to New York Fashion Week?
Yeah, in first time in New York Fashion Week.
So your first time to the United States? So what are the differences between New York and the large cities in Indonesia?
In Indonesia, maybe more calm, more have home. And in here is more independent. Yeah.
It's tropical, right? So you have beautiful foliage and palm trees and beaches.
Yeah. In Indonesia, have a beach and have a isle. Yeah. Different isle.
What do you hope to accomplish here at New York Fashion Week?
I hope I'm learn in become fashion designer, and I hope the world know my name is Melia.
I'm Velez. I'm from Indonesia, and Wardah present as me as a designer from Wardah. And coming to this event, the big event is New York Fashion Week at the first stage. And my brand is called same my name is Barliasmara as well. And you can check my website is barliasmara.id.
Okay, so how long have you been a fashion designer?
This is my journey. It's already 15 years, and I start from 2002, and then we're going to celebrate this 17 up to 2018. Yeah, so this is coming like something the journey about my celebrating my 15 years.
Wonderful. So tell me, where have you sold your collection? Where can you currently buy your collection?
A good question. Actually, this is my startup, and then after the 15 years, I just make only for made by order. And after that, this goes to ready to wear, and then now they start up going to this industry, the mass product, the retail and wholesale. So I sell in my web store, it is barliasmara.id. And other hand, I dealing with other e-commerce in Jakarta, which is the big e-commerce. So I put my collection very ready to wear and very comfortable price, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is this your first time to New York?
This is my second time because first time I joined with the Kuto Fashion Week, and then this is my big thing as well, the New York Fashion Week.
Well, what do you hope to accomplish while you're here in New York?
Wow, I don't expect too much. I mean, this is my good opportunity. When I come and then this is my hit and run in New York Fashion Week. This is my possibility to see other people, to get the new networking, to see the new media, something like, this is good happen, right? It's something good reason as well. And other hands, I want to see the buyers, to see my collection, so I can present what is barley. And then my intuition, my goals, my objectives is like business to business, B2B. But if I don't get from here, my management already set up with the business. And after the New York Fashion Week, we just put the campaign and banners to other e-commerce in Jakarta, and we make the downline, so the presentation in New York, but the collection we can sell in other e-commerce in Jakarta. But the price is not like the banners, not like in the runway. But the systems like see now by now, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So are you planning on doing anything fun while you're in New York City?
Yes, I'm taking a video shoot tomorrow. I'm taking a video shoot about my bridal my bridal collection with Wardah as well. And then the next day I got a photo shoot about my products with Wardah. And maybe they have plenty time to having New Yorker to see around, and then maybe go to the Liberty, something like Manhattan, something like Empire State Building, anywhere. It's like Central Park and everything. And other hands, I got the trunk show at the Congen on 12th of September. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, we're so glad that you're here. And what do you want America to know about Indonesia?
First, I want America to know about the Indonesian designer. It's not about the competitor, about who we are about the Indonesian, to bring our culture, to bring about our diversity, and because so many people in the group now, and then I want to America to appreciate that still Indonesian designer is something like equal into the New York fashion designer as well, and then something like that as maybe we can cooperate and to work together. I mean, from New York to Jakarta or New York to Indonesia, something like that. And in other hands, I want to support because many other designers to wearing hijab and tudong, right? And I hope America in New York can be support with the hijab and all the Muslim wear.
My name is Farah Shahab, and this is my husband, Riza Asegaf. We are the founder of Doris Dorothea, the handbags designer.
Oh, you're handbag designers. That's so wonderful. So, so tell me what the style of your handbags are. What makes them unique?
In this New York Fashion Week, we are going to launch our new collection, which we call it polymorph, which we take from Greek terminology, because in this New York Fashion Week, we are in collaboration with another talented designer from Indonesia, which they have so different characteristics of each designer, from evening dress, culture dress, until ready-to-wear dress. So in this polymorph collection, we create many shapes, and we balancing with their design, and also we choose the color based on their design. So our bags here will be you can wear it on any occasion, because like I said before, we are creating for evening until party and hangouts here.
Wear. So how do you two work together as husband and wife? Tell me a little bit what that experience is like.
So I'm the boss of this brand, and then she's the director, creative director of the Doris Dorothy. So we are every day we collaborate, brainstorm of the new design from Doris Dorothy.
Actually, we have a different role, because he more onto the production, and I'm thinking about the design and the creative marketing, something like that.
So it sounds like you're the perfect combination then.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully.
How long have you been designing for this brand?
Actually, our holding company started from
Since
1985. Yeah, our company one of the biggest tannery exotic skin in Indonesia. But before we create this brand, we only supplying the skin and supplying the bags for another brand. So
Especially for we supply to Italy and Europe, but only material. But in 2013, we are trying to make our own brand and then to represent Indonesian. And then we have a great demand and in US. In the US, we have sell it in online. So now we jump to New York Fashion Week to represent our brand, and then hopefully we can get a great demand after the show.
So it sounds like you're a real craftsman. Is the company? Did it start out as is it a family business?
Yes, it is a family business.
Family business.
Okay, and you said you've had the business since the 80s?
No, 1985.
1985 start.
Okay, well that's wonderful. So you sell here in the United States,
Yeah.
and you sell online. So what are you hoping to accomplish while you're here in New York?
It's like a big jump for us to be here. So in this New York Fashion Week, we would like to introduce our brand here, because we are only doing online. So here we want to introduce our brand, because our brand, our biggest market of Doris Dorothea is actually in Middle East and Europe, but we want to jump to US. So I think this event is a great event and a great opportunity for us to introduce our brand here.
So tell me what you want America to know about Indonesia.
Actually, we can say that Indonesia is one of the biggest supplier of exotic skin, but before we only like supplying the skin and supplying the bags, the mission is we are creating the Doris Dorothea is like we want to show to the world that Indonesia can make a great product and we can sell it internationally, and we don't want to be just like a supplier, we want to be like a designer. So we want to show to the world that our products is great and we have like a great skin to Indonesia.
Most of Indonesian that they are only make for the material to supply to other brand in Europe and the US, but we make a brand to represent, to make Indonesian proud about the, because they have we can say we are the first exotic ship designer that can jump in the Europe and Middle East, and hopefully we can be good in US.
And for your information, like actually we don't sell our product in Indonesia,
Yes.
because like we want to clear our mission that we want to show to the world that we are from Indonesia and we have a great product like that.
Hello, I'm Fifi Zubaidi from Indonesia, and my brand name is Fifi Zubaidi.
So how long have you been a fashion designer?
Since 2011.
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about what's your personal style that you put into your collection.
Well, I focus to bring abaya that's like what I'm wearing right now. With for this showcase today, with a lot of Indonesian fabrics, traditional fabric like tenun, batik, and also put a bold color on that abaya, because abaya actually black colors and also with the dark colors, not for today.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Can you tell me a little bit about how the fabric is made?
We call it tenun, and this is handmade, all handmade, and you can only have one for one pattern. You cannot have the same pattern on ours. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
you need like 2-3 months to make it.
so do you have your own boutique, or do you take orders for your design?
Yeah, sure. www.fifizubaidi.com or Instagram at fifizubaidi.com and Fifi Zubaidi official. And also in New York, we have IFG, Indonesia Fashion Gallery, and that's our representative from Indonesia.
Okay, wonderful. So you actually do sell your collection here in New York City.
Yeah, I have a lot of customers here right now, before, and of course I hope later after the show.
Have you participated in fashion weeks in Indonesia?
Yeah, Jakarta Fashion Week, Indonesia Fashion Week. I also participate in there.